Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is an example of tipping culture going completely and utterly out of control. With the story, pretty much it takes on how a woman and another guy ran down this man in a beat up car, um, with his family, with his two kids, and demanded him to go back and pay this woman an extra amount of tips. Because for some unknown reason, people are incredibly entitled to having tips for some god apparent reason. I don't know why. Like tips is supposed to be a generosity type thing. It's like, hey, if you did a good thing, you get money. You just don't, you earn tips. You don't just get them because reasons. Completely stupid, especially if you've done a bad service. Well, what we have here from the Daily Mail says greedy waitress chases down customer and calls cops because he didn't tip her, who said he's obligated to tip. And this is the video that we have to look at here.
What do I do, man?
I don't know.
I'm already. What do I do? What do I
My
do?
brother's a cop. You got to go back there now, bro.
There was
Seriously.
Kids, there was kids in the car. There was a baby seat and two little kids, dude. I get that you're scared, dude, but fuck that. You have to go back.
All right, I'm going back.
I mean, if we look at this guy's vehicle here, you can kind of see on how beat up it is. I'm going to go get another. Hold on. We're going to do this. So,
I get that
again,
you're scared, dude.
if you look at this
What's
guy's
wrong,
video
bro?
here,
What do I do?
you can see obviously that this vehicle is completely and utterly destroyed, right? Like this vehicle is not in good shape. It's probably a couple grand to even remotely go out and fix this, and it's insane on how entitled these people are acting over tips.
Are you guys okay? Too many people.
That's wrong, bro. There's a cop right there.
What do I
My
do?
brother's a cop. You got to go back there now, bro.
There was
Seriously.
Kids, there was kids in the car. There was a baby seat.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to go back there at all. Because tips are a generosity type thing. You earn tips. You're just not giving them. Give it to them. And here's my problem with this, right? Is that we have gone out to the point to where you just should automatically demand tips. You should automatically just receive them. No, that's not how that works. If I go out if I go out and I want to go pay for this meal, I shouldn't have an extra $3 to $5 added on top of that meal as well. Because let's face it, guys, things are expensive here. And this guy obviously does not look like he has a lot of money. I mean, he has a beat up car, everything's destroyed, and these people chase this guy down to demand tips. And he says, like, oh, well, there's a cop right there, bro. It's like, there is no federal law or no law whatsoever that says you have to tip somebody. That's asinine in every single regard. What is a cop going to do? He's not going to do anything. If anything, the cop is going to arrest you guys for harassing and honestly, this would be some type of form of imprisonment. So no, you can't just go back there. He's not going to go back there and pay for and give you a tip. What are you doing here? This is just completely stupid.
And two little kids, dude. I get that you're scared, dude, but fuck that. You have to go back.
All right, I'm going back. What do I do, man?
I don't know.
So, like, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. He says, I will go back. It's like, no, dude, don't go back. They don't deserve anything. You're not obligated to a tip. And this just gets worse as well here, right? I mean, there's not really a good thing about this. It says here, the clip has reignited a broader debate over whether tipping in America has spiraled out of control, which it has, raising questions about tipflation, social pressure, and the expectations placed on diners. It shows a tense aftermath after a man allegedly left a restaurant without tipping his waitstaff. According to the Post, the bartender and the server chased after the customer, even blocking his car with their vehicles, demanding he tip properly. That's insane. This is insane. This is completely insane. The clip shows the visibly shaken man stepping out of his beat-up Honda as two workers confront him. What do I do? He asked with his wild children, including a baby, sitting inside the car. He has children in the car, and you're doing this. What type of morality or sincerity are you doing, guys? Here, one of the staff filming the scene can be heard saying, "My brother's a cop. You got to go back there now, bro. Seriously, no, because the cops are not going to do anything. The cop is not going to do anything for this." By the way, ladies, let's make this $1.50 for you guys. Let me give this $1.50 for you. So I'm actually gonna go do this as well. Gonna go into my folder here and get the actual picture because I have the clean picture. So you see this here, ladies. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I know we're not supposed to be like, oh, you let us wear. It's like no. Okay, again, why are you doing this? Like, can you just wear normal clothing? Do you have to wear clothing that is so tight that your entire ass is just showing through your shorts? Do you have to do this? Do you gotta wear clothing that is so tight that it shows your full frontal? Like you're just flashing them? Ladies, can you dress better, please? Can we stop doing this? Like, what are we doing here? Come on, like this is ridiculous, and especially in a public setting. What are we doing? It's like you might as well be wearing underwear at this point. What's the point of having underwear if you're just going to be flashing your entire self to everybody? Nonetheless, this is insane. Says footage of the incident was uploaded on TikTok with the caption, "He was concerned and the cops were called." Why were the cops being called? This is stupid. The cops are not going to do anything. It also noted that both the staff and the customer were Democrats, adding a political edge to the story. Okay, yeah, but that makes sense. I mean, the Democratic people are very, very entitled. They really are. Online viewers were split. One argued that while tips are not mandatory, the man shouldn't have eaten out if he was going to pay gratuity. No, again, I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to be forced to pay you extra money because you just can't go get another job. Another took the customer side. It's definitely illegal to chase down someone, especially if we're not tipping one customer row. If they want more money, get a different job. Exactly. That's exactly the case here. The tipping culture is out of control. And it doesn't end with this guy here, guys. We have this here where a ramen restaurant owner in Illinois chases a customer down the street demanding a tip for the $20 meal. "I pay for my food. I hand you $20, the customer said. Restaurant owner said, "Shut your effing mouth. How are my staff supposed to make money? I'll shut the crap out of you." Well, okay, how are my staff supposed to make money? You pay your staff more money. Like, what? What do you mean? Your staff makes money by you paying them, Nimrod. Like, just because you're not paying your staff the adequate wage that they're supposed to be paying them does not mean that it should be subsidized by customers paying them extra money. No, you freaking Nimrod. That's not how this works here. You pay your staff more money. And then, of course, we have this here where the delivery driver flips out over a $5 tip on a $25 pizza order. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's make the pizza order be $30. Right. That's what we do. This dog right here should obviously attack this man because
I just want to say it's a nice house for a $5 tip.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's a nice house for a $5 tip. Yeah, it's like, well, okay, you're not entitled to it. All right. At that point, I would be like, yeah, you're just, it's like, come back. You're not going to get any money now. You're just not entitled to stuff like this, right? And again, this is the insanity of the people here. A delivery driver refuses to give customer their order because they didn't tip. Like, what is this? It says this video is a staged video, so obviously, you get the drift. But these are things that are going now, right? Like she chased down a man and forced him to tip after spending more than $300 on a breakfast for 16 people. Like, this is insanity here, guys. Why are we building a culture that we're forcing people to pay extra money that they don't need to? On top of that as well, there's an issue that I want to bring up here that is probably regarding to the restaurants. So we have this here where restaurants employee pay in the U.S. vary significantly based on factors like specific role, location, etc., experience level, restaurant type, etc., right? So obviously we know that it varies. But for tip roles like servers and bartenders, base pay is often low, as little as the federal tip minimum wage for $2.13 per hour, with tips required to bring in total earnings to at least the federal minimum of $7.25 per hour. But total income can be much higher depending on tips. So here's what we do here, right? What you do is that for what you do is that you make the tip minimum wage an average of $8, if not $10 an hour. That's what you do. Make this by federal, and then the federal minimum wage, obviously being, the federal minimum wage being $8 an hour. That way, you force a lot of these companies to have to deal with this, right? That they'll have to pay their staff an actual wage. On top of that, why not do this? Or there's something else you could do. You could also do it to where you make it federal law where states, where restaurants are forced to pay the federally. They're forced to pay their staff minimum wage according to their state's minimum wage laws. That's what you should do. And at that point, once you do that, you're all good and happy and dandy, because this will eliminate the tipping thing, because this is going completely out of control. The fact that we are having people run people down and force these people to pay tips is completely asinine and completely insane. Like, what are we doing here exactly? Like, this is all completely nuts in every single regard. Like, this is stupid. This is completely stupid. And it's insane. So I don't know what people have this entitlement to have to pay an extra amount. Like, as I said before, tips are as a form of generosity. The people feel like they want to pay you X amount this much, right? So if they want to pay you $5, maybe your service was only worth a $5 tip. Maybe your service was worth a $15 tip, according to the person. But you don't have the right and the entitlement to be forced to be paid an X amount of money that you deem fit. And then when you don't get paid that, you rage out and force people to pay. No, that's insane. These two people that are doing this, the bartender and the employee, they should be arrested for obviously entrapment and a few other things as well, for doing this type of stuff, because it's insane. This is just against the law. The cops should arrest these people and let the other guy just go free. So I don't know about you guys, but this is completely insane. Tipping culture is nuts, and it's something that needs to be addressed here, because this is just way too much insanity for all of us here. All right, this isn't completely crazy. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.